Hello, so I'm Leanne Campbell. I'm a life and wellbeing coach and co-creator of a Handpicked Life. And we specialize in somatic practices. And I've recently recovered from COVID, and I want to share with you the practices that really helped me in that time. So, in this part, I wanted to just give you some really simple things for the tiredness that you often feel after a virus. And I found that it really ebbed and flowed. So there were days I felt okay, and then suddenly, like, whoa, I'm back again. There's a lovely saying: listen to your body, listen to the whispers of your body, and then it doesn't need to shout at you. So take it day by day. You know, your recovery should be as long as you've been poorly for. So remember, that is something that we've really lost in our culture, that, you know, we get back and we get going again. Find the help that you need. Notice if you're not wanting to ask, and maybe this is a chance to step into something new to really support yourself, but make it the number one priority. Because, you know, wherever you stay, you may have small children, whatever stage of life, or you've got to get back to work. Remember, you can't give what you don't have. So you're at a place now where giving yourself that is essential. And the sooner you do that, then the sooner you'll be up and running. So this is simply, I just want to show you an adrenal protocol. So if you come to the belly button, so you've got your fingers in your belly button, doesn't matter which finger, but come out an inch and then up an inch, and massage these points really deeply. And they may be very tender. I'm in a good place right now, but they're still tender, so they could do with a bit of a boost. So what I find with these is it really they give me that extra boost. And the more I look after my adrenals, the more they serve me. So when you've been very stressed, if you've got really depleted, this is a lovely protocol. So once you've massaged there, you come to the same place on the back of the body and massage those deeply. So you find where your belly button is on your back, you go out an inch and up an inch and work with them. And remember, you just keep doing these over and over and over. You can massage for as long as you like. And the other thing you can do is you can work the front and the back together. You can get a nice little pull. So I'm pressing forward, releasing the back. I'm pushing the back, releasing the front. So just getting a nice pulse. You can do the 4 at the same time if you want, or 2, and then 2. So the other way I like to do is get my knuckles into the back and just give that, because you're going to hit them at the right place then. Okay. So once you've massaged them forward and back, the next thing you want to do is get the blood into the forebrain. So I'm going to sit and do this, and then I'm going to show you a position that you can do all of these in. But if you make sure you're comfortable, so you can get lots of pillows, just create a little circle with your thumb and finger. They go in the temples, and then your fingers come onto neurovascular points, and then you just relax your head forward. So your neurovascular points are just in the middle of the eyebrows on the forehead. So if you come to the middle of the eyebrows, go up on the forehead, you've usually got a little bump there. And as you're holding these, so you can be doing these sitting, you can be lying, you're letting the blood come back to the brain, and you're reprogramming your body, because when we go into stress, we can lose up to 80% of the blood in the brain, because it goes to the limbs ready to run for your life or fight for your life. And then your adrenals are working hard. Okay, so just take a few deep breaths. The other way you can do this is to have one hand on the front, one hand on the back. Okay, so if you're finding this a bit too fiddly, you can do that. Now, as you hold, I'm going to show you another lovely exercise, which is just simply having your legs up against the wall. And if you're not, if you're feeling pretty frazzled, use a wall. If you're not, some people are quite happy to have their legs up. As long as you don't have your period, you can have a little bit of a support underneath your hips. Okay. And you can be holding, so you can actually you can massage your adrenals on the front while you're doing this. You can be holding these points. If you want to add a little extra, you can take a nice deep breath in and hum on the way out. So, so just experimenting with what feels right for you and what feels soothing and good. Okay. So you can stay here if you want to. I'm going to sit up so you can see me clearly, but you're just going to move the hand. So I'd say 2-3 minutes is usually enough. If you wanted to stay 15, then great. Okay. But when you're ready to change, so you can stay there if you want to, you place just a notch in the throat there, and place the other one just below the belly button, about an inch below. You can just place a notch in there and just breathe and just let this sink deeply. This really helps to switch off the stress response. Take some deep breaths. And if you have your legs in the air, and by the way, you can also have them on a chair and have the legs bent. It's absolutely fine. I've got Leela as a cushion here. If you put your, as you've got your legs up, it's sending lovely messages to the adrenal. You'll really see them pulsing, vibrating, really healthy. The adrenals just sit on top of the kidneys there. Okay. And after you've held the hand here for maybe a minute or so, you can hold longer, you can then take it a little bit further and just place it in the middle of the sternum. And breathe. These are nice points to hold as well to help you sleep. Okay, and often you can feel yourself that you could really quite nod off holding these. And because most of this protocol is about really sitting still and holding points, this is a good time just to bring in your meditation. So breathing, softening your body, seeing your energy come forward, seeing yourself vibrant, healthy, alive, allowing every part of you to start to tingle. Just one more deep breath here. And then when you're ready, just release your hands. If you have got your legs up, then you can bring yourself just to sitting. And we're going to sedate the triple warmer. So I'll put you in the position and I'll tell you a little bit more about the triple warmer. But if you put your hand if you put the heel of the hand onto the knee and drop the hands forward, where the ring finger falls, and if you just shift your foot, you'll feel that tendon moving. Just move that middle finger over to that. So you've got the middle finger there in the point. You can have any finger, actually. I just always find it more comfortable with the middle finger. And then the other hand comes around. If you go to your elbow and you go up, you'll go into a little dip there. So just have your fingers around the top of the elbow. If you wanted to look these up on acupuncture.com, we've got, what have we got? We've got stomach 36 here underneath that little tendon, and we've got triple warmer 10. Yes, it's triple warmer 10 just above the elbow. Now, when we're holding these points, and basic protocol is 3 minutes with this, and then I'll give you a second set that you would hold for 2 minutes. I sometimes hold these for 15, 20 minutes. And always there's a point where I feel my whole body just relax. And what you're doing is you're relaxing the stress response. So this is a triple warmer, governs a stress response. So in day-to-day life, in general, in our culture, it's too active. It takes charge of too much. So sedating is a really good way to drop into your body, to get into the present moment, to boost your immune system, because when you get stress out of the equation, your body can heal. Okay, so you would hold that for about 3 minutes and then do this on the other side. I'm not going to do the full amount today, but just so you can take it and use it. So the same thing. You can, if you put the heel of the hand on the knee, you'll drop into that triple warmer 10. Sorry, stomach 36, this one. Triple warmer 10 is around the elbow. So you'd hold there. And then when you've held that for at least 3 minutes, we'll do the second lot of points. So you'll bring at the base of the little toe, just at the side there, you've got one finger there, doesn't matter which. And then in between the ring finger and the little finger, come to the knuckle, so in between the knuckle there. So you're holding one point and here. And the second points just help to balance again. So you've been really telling that triple warmer to calm, calm, calm. And this is just balancing out. So you would hold generally half the length if you've held it for a little bit longer. Okay. So we'll just take a few breaths on each side. And this helps again just to relax the stress response. So base of the toe, in between the knuckle of the little finger and the ring finger. And this is triple warmer 2 on the knuckle and bladder 66 on the base of the little toe. And so we hold that just for another few breaths. And the triple warmer works with the spleen energy. They pair together, and the spleen is what we really want to boost now. The spleen energy it governs your immune system. And whenever we're stressed, that's when we're taking away, we're drawing energy away from that. So once we've sedated, I'm just going to show you spleen strengthening points. So you've got the heart point and the spleen, which is just at the base of the toe. So there's a heart point. Go to the first line of that on the hand. So you drop down in between the ring finger and the little finger, drop down to the line there, and then on the same side, you always do the same side of each point. You go on to the base of the toe and you just hold there. So this is heart 2 and spleen 2. So heart 2 and spleen 2. You'd hold this and get yourself. I'm not very comfortable at the minute, but I'll hold these while I'm watching a film. That they're really accessible, these points. So once you know them and you get to know them, then you can use the time when you're relaxing, relax and hold points. Okay. And we do that exactly the same, always the same side of the body with these points. So heart 2, spleen 2. I don't know if you can hear Leela snoring away there. I find it very relaxing. So, these are chances. It's often chance when you're not well to get your life on track again. So it's time to contemplate. It's time to really listen to your body. When I really recovered, the first thing I did is I wrote down all the things that I really let go of, that I was actually getting quite stressed about, and I realized it was fine without them. I functioned much better when I went slower and did one thing. I was at a point where I could do one thing for my work a day, and that's what I did, and it went fine. It worked really fine. And I realized that I often get into the habit of trying to get ahead of myself so then I can relax. And that was a really good realization. So there are lots of ways that you can use this to your advantage. Okay, so from here, you're going to go to spleen 1 and liver 1. So you go into the bottom corner of the big toe and you're holding both the points there. So on the inside of the big toe and the outside of the big toe, the bottom corner of the nail. Spleen 1 and liver 1. So you can hold like this. I sometimes just like to cross my legs and hold both as well. Okay, so I really hope that these videos help, and it really helped to get your life back on track to a better way. It's always good to see these things of stepping over a threshold. So you're moving forward. If you'd like to learn more from me, then check out handpickedlife.com. I'll also put another blog on very soon, which will be a preparation when I talked about having the energies crossing over, making sure the meridians are running the right way. So you get a really firm base to build whatever you want to build on. Okay, so nice deep breath. Release that. Shake it off. So thank you for joining me. I really hope the videos have helped, and please feel free to share with anybody who needs them, and be well. Thank you.